Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube student channel with me, Regina Putri Ramadhani, on my secretarian class. So, before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about how many risks exist in your workplace, often without you even realizing it? Well, today we're going to talk about something that affects every single one of us, whether we work in an office, a lab, a classroom, or even from home. Yes, I'm talking about health and safety in the workplace. This presentation will help you understand what health and safety really mean, why is it important, the kinds of hazard that can exist, and how we can prevent accidents together. So let's dive in. Dive in, sorry. What is workplace health and safety? First, let's define what we're talking about. Workplace health and safety refers to all the rules, practice, and effort that are designed to keep people safe at work. This includes preventing accidents like slips and falls, but it also means taking care of mental health, preventing stress, and encouraging respectful behavior. So, it's not just about avoiding injury, it's about creating a healthy, supportive, and professional environment. And here's an important reminder: health and safety is everyone's business, not just management's. Everyone has a role to play. A role to play. Next, why is health and safety important? Now you might be asking, why is this such a big deal? It is. Well, there are four case reasons. One is protect people. We all want to go home at the end of the day in the same condition we arrive. Accidents can seriously harm lives, and most of them are preventable. Second one, it protects the organization. Why? A single safety incident can cost a company thousands or even millions of dollars in lawsuits, lost productivity, or damaged reputation. Third, it boosts morale. When people feel safe at work, they feel respected, and that makes them more focused, more loyal, and more motivated. And finally, this one is simple, it's required by law. Every country has regulation about health and safety, and ignoring them isn't an option. So if anyone asks why bother with safety, you've got four powerful answer. Next is common workplace hazard. Let's move on and talk about the risks that often exist around us. Hazards come in many forms. Some are obvious, others are hidden, but all of them it's matter. Here are the most common categories. Number one is physical hazard, like wet floors, sharp tools, poor lighting, or faulty machines. Number two is chemical hazard. This includes exposure to dangerous cleaning agents, foams, or flammable substances. Number three, biological hazard, especially relevant in healthcare like virus, bacteria, or contaminated materials. Number four, ergonomic hazard, that posture, repetitive movements, or poor workstation design. This is a hug, one for people working on computer every day, like us. And social hazard, stress, harassment, burnout, discrimination, these are real and they hurt people deeply. A smart team doesn't just react to hazard, they recognize and reduce them early. Next slide is particle part. How do we prevent this hazard from becoming real problems? Here are seven seven smart strategies that every workplace should implement. Number one, they don't know what they're doing. Training must be consistent, up to date, and clear. Second one, encourage clear safety policies. Science, procedure, checklists, all of this help reduce confusion and build good habits. Third one, provide and maintain the right equipment, which is this includes boots, tools, and protective gear like helmets, gloves, or masks. Fourth, keep everything well maintained. Machines should never be used if they're damaged or unreliable. Fifth, design the workspace with people in mind. What do you mean? Ergonomic chairs, clean walkway, good lighting, small things make a big difference. Sixth, take care of mental health. This one is really, really important, but everyone like forgot that things. Encourage people to speak up when they feel overwhelmed over counseling, promote balance. And finally, create open communication, a safe environment in one where people feel free to report problems without fear. Let me say this clearly. Prevention is always easier and cheaper than reaction. Next section is your role as an employee. Now that we talk about what employee must do, let's talk about something just as important, your roles. As an employee, in keeping the workplace safe, you might be thinking, but I'm not in charge. What can I really do? Actually, more than you might imagine, workplace safety doesn't just depend on rules and systems. It depends on people, on individuals who care enough to do the right thing even when no one's watching. So, what are some ways you can contribute to health and safety? First and foremost, follow the safety procedure. Every workplace has its own rules, whether it's about how to lift objects, how to store materials, or how to respond to emergencies. Ignoring safety protocols, even just once, can lead to serious consequences. Second, use equipment properly. Whether it's a paper cutter, a forklift, or a coffee machine, tools are safe only when used correctly. Don't take shortcuts even if they save a minute or two. One small mistake can cause big problems. Third, keep your work area clean and organized. A teeny space isn't just nice to look at, it's safer. Loose wires, spilled liquids, or boxes left in hallways can lead to injuries that are 100% preventable. Fourth, speak up. If you notice something that looks unsafe, a broken step, a flickering light, a coworker struggling, say something. Reporting doesn't mean complaining. It means you care enough to protect yourself and the other. Fifth, take care of yourself too. Your safety isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. If you ever feel exhausted or stressed, it's okay to ask for help or take a break. Burnout can be just as dangerous as a slippery floor. And finally, support your coworkers. Treat others with respect. Offer help when someone seems unsure. Stand up against bullying or harmful behavior. A safe workplace is also one where people feel emotionally secure and included. Remember, you don't need a little or a management position to lead by example. Sometimes the most powerful safety leaders are the quiet ones, the ones who pay attention, take action, and care about their team. So, whatever your role is in the company, you are part of the safety equation. You matter. Your voice matter, and your action matter. Let's create a workplace where everyone looks out for one another because that's what true safety looks like. Next is what employee must do. Let's take a closer look at what employees are truly responsible for when it comes to workplace health and safety. First of all, employers have a legal obligation to ensure that their employee can work in a safe and secure environment. But beyond legal requirements, there are also an ethical duty because a workplace should never put anyone in harm's way. So, what actually must employer do? Number one, they must assess potential risks regularly. This means identifying any hazard, whether physical, chemical, ergonomic, or psychosocial, that could pose a threat to works. And risk assessment are a one-time thing. Workplace change, new tools are introduced, new people are hired. The employer must continuously review the environment and make adjustments. Number two, employee must provide the right equipment and tools. That includes not just machinery and device, but also personal protective equipment like helmets, gloves, goggles, ear protection, and mask, depending on the nature of the job. Number three, they must offer proper training to every employee. Training shouldn't be limited to new hires. Every time a process changes or a new risk is identified, updating training should be delivered. Number four, employee must also ensure that the workplace is physically safe. That includes things like ensuring fire alarms, making sure exits are never blocked, providing good lighting, clean restroom, and proper ventilation. And the last one, another responsibility often overlooked is supporting mental health. Again, I remember mental health is an important. Is important. Employer must recognize the importance of emotional well-being. That means preventing overwork, offering flexible work hours where possible, dealing with bullying or harassment, and creating a respectful work culture. So, we're in a conclusion. Now that we're explored the key R's of workplace health and safety, let's take a moment to reflect on what all of this really means. Workplace safety is not just about checking box on a compliance form. It's about creating a space where people feel physically safe, emotionally supported, and mentally present. Think about it when you enter a workplace and you see safety procedures clearly posted, clean and organized, organized spaces, people communicating respectfully, and leaders who are genuinely involved. You immediately feel the difference, right? So, whenever you know employee, a supervisor, or a senior manager, everyone plays a role. Safety is not someone else's job; it's your too. Because when you look out for your team matters, report something unsafe, or just speak kindly to a coworker who's having a hard day, you are actively contributing to a healthier workplace. Start paying attention. Notice the things around you, the sign, the access, the behavior, and if you see something wrong, say something. Do something. Be someone who makes a difference. Because a safe workplace doesn't build itself. We build it together. Thank you so much for your time, your focus, and your commitment to safety. Take care and stay safe whenever you work. So that's all what I can say from today. I end it here. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.